and welcome to another episode of Into the Minds of Madness. I am your certified scaredy cat, Paul McWhirter, and sitting with me, your local horror aficionado, Chris Dicker.
Well, hello there.
How you doing, dude?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You alright?
Happy to be back as always.
Yeah. You've been away for a little while?
Yeah. Like, you may have noticed that there was no episode last Thursday.
We just thought we'd put it out on Halloween instead, just...
Yeah, it's not like,
And
we
just
forgot.
Yeah, and
or
just to not make any more work for ourselves.
Yeah. But I've been in Adelaide. First time visiting Adelaide.
Wonderful city.
I had such a good time.
Yeah.
That place, it's so quiet. Like, as soon as I came back to Sydney, I'm like, I hate Sydney. There's so many goddamn people everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I saw more people at the train station at Central than I did in, like, the CBD in Adelaide.
Yeah.
But it also, like, you told me, like, collectibles and shit like that was huge. Oh, my God. I spent, like, I had one free day down there on a Saturday. And I visited, I think there was 7 comic book shops I visited. I'm poor now, but the collection's getting bigger. Like, it reinvigorated my, like, love of comics so much so, like... We're going to talk about this like another time, I reckon. But if anyone knows it, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, oh, that is really cool.
Yeah,
I picked that up and I read it in the hotel room. Like, it didn't make it up to Sydney before I finished it.
Yeah,
so good. And yeah, picked up all sorts of cool horror shit. So yeah, look forward to maybe like a comic book episode. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll go deep on some stuff. Yeah,
some
sounds
cool
good.
Shit I found.
Well, today we're just gonna hit some news.
Yeah,
We haven't done one of these for a while, so...
It's been a while, and, like, we just thought we needed to just decompress a little bit.
Yeah.
Halloween was big. I think I've kind of overdid it a little bit.
Yeah.
I watch way too many movies.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I don't think I can sit through another one this week.
A bit spent, yeah.
A little bit.
A bit spent.
But it's been, as you said, it's been ages. Like, the last time I think we did this was Romero passed away.
Yeah.
And so much shit has happened.
Yeah.
Toby's gone.
Yeah.
That's for another day, though.
Yeah.
But kind of, I guess, like, speaking of comic books, one thing that's come out recently since that last episode is the New Mutants trailer.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care. No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, because I'm kind of indifferent as well.
Yeah. I really couldn't care less.
Like, I'm excited for them to be doing a horror superhero thing.
Yeah. I'm excited for a bit of a change for sure, but yeah, I can't say I really can say that I'm that fussed about.
I'm like, some of it, the visuals was cool, but some of it was also a bit. So I'm speaking of the trailer here, of course. Like, it's like we're VIPs and we've got access to this film. But yeah, some of it just felt like, Peter Jackson's The Frighteners a little bit. But yeah, I'm really not familiar with New Mutants at all. Like, I don't think we've really stated here. I am a big, like, apart from collecting horror movies, I collect comic books as well. And I've only got 2 issues of the New Mutants. Number 87, the first Cable, and number 98, the first Deadpool. That's all I know about the New Mutants. A lot of people are buzzing about it, though. I'm a little bit worried. Yeah,
well, I mean, that's the other thing. People are buzzing about it, but all that's come out is the trailer. So it's like, I don't see how they can get so excited just from that trailer, because there's not much to it.
But also, like,
I like Macy Williams a lot from Game of Thrones, but she's like hardly even in the trailer.
Yeah. It's not
I'm pretty sure that older dude is like that older teenage looking dude. He's from Stranger Things, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
As far as I know, yeah. That's how much I don't care about this movie.
But it's also, like, I was, before the trailer came out.
That's literally the second time I've seen the trailer. The first time was when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, same. Like,
I'm not fast.
Excuse me. Before the trailer dropped, I read some articles about it. I'm like, this sounds cool. Like, maybe Sony are going to try and do something cool. Because by this stage, I've only seen Logan, and I hadn't seen Deadpool yet.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, cool. They're talking about Venom as well. Maybe we're going to get some really interesting, different superhero movies. And then I watched Deadpool, and this might be, like, sacrilege to some people, but, like, I was a bit disappointed with Deadpool.
I think a lot of people have said that. It's just kind of like, everyone's like, look at his balls. Look at his balls. Look. Yeah, it's just, yes.
Like, and so, like, after that, like, I didn't think, it's not so much even the humor and the action, like, that was still okay. Like, it was a bit of a waste of TJ Miller, I felt a bit.
Yeah.
But it was like an origin story with the mission, the thing happening at the same time, and it just felt like such a, I don't know, a schmozzle, and I just schmozzle. Yeah, so I was a little bit like, after that, I'm like, well, Logan was really good. Deadpool was okay. What's this going to be like?
Well, Deadpool 2 is supposed to come out next year too, wasn't it? Like June or something. So
Yeah, something
not
like,
long after this.
and if it's more of the same, I don't know. I'll probably go see it.
Well, I mean, Cable's going to be in it. Josh Brolin is Cable.
So that's kind of the main reason I want to check it out, is to see what he's like as Cable.
And he's buff as fuck.
Oh, he looks crazy big.
It looks weird. He looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I think of him as what's it, the scientist in Hollow Man.
Oh man,
sleeping with Bacon's missus.
Yeah.
That's the only thing like straight away to think of him is that. So to think of him as Cable with like, one metal arm and fucked up like, robot eye and shit like that, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm not excited. April 13th it comes out. I could not care less. Yeah, I'm not fussed.
I'm a little bit bummed, because I was really, before I saw that trailer, I was kind of really excited for this.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna, and they also talked it was gonna be like an 80s horror movie. So I thought it was gonna not so much set in the 80s, but have a bit more fun to it. But this
doesn't look like fun at all.
It kind of reeks of Blumhouse.
It doesn't. Yeah.
It reeks of like Insidious 3. You know what I mean? Like just stock standard horror.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, I've no expectations. So who knows, if another trailer comes out and it wows me, then
Yeah, we haven't seen any.
I just got zero expectations.
I think it's also because they haven't shown any of the New Mutants, the actual kids themselves, their powers or anything like that.
Yeah.
So until we see that,
so you kind of don't know like who's who kind of thing.
Yeah, I have not a clue who any of those characters are.
Yeah.
So until that happens, I'm indifferent.
I guess the only thing was the washing machine with the person lighting on fire.
Yeah.
Like, if that's something. It might not even be anything.
Yeah, it may not be anything at all. It just might be a dream sequence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on from New Mutants.
Yeah.
It's something that I'm I was very interested to see how this was gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
So the Death of the Dark Universe.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
After one movie that they probably shouldn't have tried to like make this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like
it recently came out.
It's so fucking like the stones on these guys, like to have the fucking gall to think like to start off like this whole franchise when you're like, you know what it like.
Yeah,
it's like the fucking balls on you cunts. Like who you think
all they were
are?
trying to do is like, Marvel did it, we can do that. We know.
Yeah,
and they forget like they had the first film universe, like the Dracula and Frankenstein films and Wolfman. They were all connected near the end there, when you had like the House of Dracula and stuff like that. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. They were all like Marvel movies of the 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know why it's so goddamn hard for them to just get this back up and running, and you don't even have to do this huge action thing. I don't. Yeah. They remade the wrong movie to start off with.
Like why? Yeah, why aren't they doing it on like a smaller budget? Like do it properly. Yeah, why the fuck start with the Mummy too?
Yeah, the Mummy is like, you look at the original, which is just.
Wouldn't you start off with the stock standard Frankenstein? Wouldn't you just start with Frankenstein?
Like I think what they were trying to do was like make Tom Cruise's character like this,
like the center of it all kind of thing.
This immortal kind of like, it's kind of like going that comic book thing of trying to make a hero that goes in between on all these adventures and saves the day all the time.
Yeah.
But they didn't have any writers, I guess, to actually write this thing properly. And I don't know why you'd start with.
From what I've heard, like Tom Cruise kind of just took over the.
He did. Yeah. He did.
Took over the production.
Well, it's, as we were saying, like the architects of the Dark Universe.
Oh my god, the Subway sandwich artists of the Dark Universe. You fuckers.
Alex Kurtzman and Chris Morgan. They've departed ways from the franchise, the universe. Oh, how sad!
Surprise!
Oh no, well, the world will miss them.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from my monsters, goddamn! Get your substandard.
Get your grubby mitts off them.
Incompetent.
You can brag for my gold dead fingers.
You could have done something cool. Like you had Johnny Depp tagged to be the Invisible Man. That could have been cool.
Fuck Johnny Depp though.
No, but fuck still, like even if they've got Johnny Depp, all right, do something with him. Like they could have made, because you've seen The Invisible Man many a time. It's a comedy, so they could have done something with him.
No, they wouldn't have. No, they.
No, but saying even though they got him tagged on there,
Yeah.
you know, in my mind before The Mummy even got released, I'm like, oh, maybe there could be something there. But now it's like, God, no, that would have been awful.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been and it's such a waste of Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like, not a waste on the actor. It's a waste on the character. Because by just putting these celebrities in these characters' role doesn't instantly make that character come to life.
They could have, like, the budget could have been, like, so much smaller if they'd just employed people who weren't fucking Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe.
Yeah. And, like, you look at Guillermo del Toro's newest film, Shape of Water, which is hugely inspired by A Creature from the Black Lagoon, and he was originally tied on to do A Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah.
And then who was it that picked it up in the end? It was the guy doing Aquaman, right?
Yeah,
James Wan.
I think.
James Wan. I'm pretty sure he was attached to direct Creature after Del Toro.
But he's released what's it? Oh my god, I can't believe I just forgot the name of it.
James Wan.
No, the
Shape of Water.
Shape of Water, and it is just. He's even saying it's the proudest thing he's ever made, and like visually, it looks absolutely stunning. And if you just done that, if they had focused on giving, you know, a director who obviously has got some sort of attachment to the franchise or the character,
the source material,
source material, and let them just make a one-off movie. That would have worked. It would have made, and as it's been seen, such Shape of Water is going crazy. It's doing really, really well critically, and it's really dumb to try and make a franchise out of an action franchise,
just
out of horror characters.
Yeah, just forcing it.
And like, there's a quote here I found that the office building on the Universal lot that they used to make as the Dark Universe office, it was revamped, like huge amount of money to and it decked out in monster collectibles and posters and all that sort of stuff. It's completely empty.
Oh my god.
It's just been stripped.
That's hilarious.
So it's dead. Like, this thing is dead in the
fucking water.
Oh, like the Bride of Frankenstein has been officially shut down, with almost like the vaguest of starting updates. Like they cannot give you a date at all, and goodness gracious, what a waste of things.
What a mess.
Someone suggested that James Wan should become the new architect, but as soon as I heard that, I'm like, fuck the architect shit off.
Yeah.
Don't make this into a franchise thing. Make it into some really solid horror movies.
Isn't that what they're talking? Isn't that pretty much what they're doing with DC now? Is that they're like, oh no, it's not an expanded universe. We're telling stories within the DC universe. Like it's not supposed to, and they're just they're just backtracking.
Yeah.
So all they're doing is fucking backtracking.
We've got a great thing here from Universal's president of production, Peter Kramer. We've learned many lessons throughout the creative process on Dark Universe so far, and we are viewing these titles as filmmaker-driven vehicles, each with their own distinct vision. We are not rushing to meet a release date, and will move forward with these films when we feel they are the best versions of themselves. What a load of horseshit.
So that's what the guys said from the Dark Universe.
Yeah.
That's pretty much almost word for word exactly what the DC people said as well.
Horse shit.
Yeah.
That's what that is right there.
Yeah.
Absolute bollocks.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Why do the idiots own the rights to such iconic characters?
It's not the idiots, it's the ones with money. Unfortunately.
The out of touch, and
they're not the creative ones.
Oh, let the creatives have control. God damn, like they just be making money all the time. Like,
so, no. Otherwise, they'd just be pissing money up the wall. That's what they reckon, anyway.
Goodness gracious! And they thought Dracula Untold was bad. Dumbasses.
All right, well, let's move on from that fucking train wreck of a news story.
Oh god damn!
What's next on the docket, Chris?
Well, we've made it very known that we're Stephen King fans.
We are indeed.
And there's a bit of a renaissance at the moment. Pet Sematary. We know that Machete was, getting pretty excited and pretty hungry.
He was getting his little dicky hard to direct Pet Sematary.
Machete everywhere, and
nah,
it's been snapped up.
Yeah, that's where he's got to keep his goddamn mouth shut.
Yep.
If he just kept it shut and just started going around being like, hey guys, I kind of want to do Pet Sematary.
Yeah, if you
Like,
could have just
Instead, he goes, I want to fucking make Pet Sematary, everybody. And
Yeah.
then this other studio's like, let's fucking make Pet Sematary. Fuck you. Like,
well, it's more than they and the writing directing duo behind Starry Eyes, they've been given the rights to do it. It's Dennis. Ooh, that's an interesting name. Dennis Widmeyer and Kevin Kolsch. So yeah, I'm actually kind of super excited that it's. I'm not that. I haven't actually seen Starry Eyes yet. I've been a bit too afraid to watch it. In all honesty,
okay,
like,
yeah.
it's like kind of like not antiviral way, but like body horror in a very realistic, demeaning. Like,
Okay.
it's an actress trying to become an actress.
Okay. That doesn't sound fun.
No, it doesn't sound fun at all. But I'm actually super excited that these guys are going to do it and not Machete. Because as much as we went absolutely batshit for it, looking back on it, there's some Machete-isms in there that I just don't care for.
Yeah. And to be honest, like, a lot of the things that I didn't like about it, I think were all down to Machete as well.
Yeah. His style.
His style, yeah.
And sure, it worked for it. It wasn't enough to make me get upset or like get angry or bored in Mama or anything like that. But it's like, he let him handle it. He's got a big enough story there. Let someone else do Pet Sematary right.
Yeah.
Because we still haven't got a decent Pet Sematary. Like, even the original Pet Sematary with Judd, it's a bit average.
Yeah.
They cut out a huge amount of that story. So I'm really keen. We might get another. There's been a couple of goody Stephen King films.
Yeah. So 1922 just came out. I listened to an interview with Thomas Jane about that, and fuck, I just love that guy. More and more every time.
He's great, isn't he?
He's such a legend, man. I fucking love that
top
guy.
bloke.
Yeah. So I really want to see 1922. And also obviously Gerald's Game as well. Yeah. So I just haven't got my ass into gear to watch those yet. So
I forgot that I've got a.
You've got Gerald's Game.
Yeah. I'm tempted to sit down and read that because my mum had always said like, oh, I couldn't read it. It was too heavy.
Yeah.
That just piqued my interest even more when Mum was saying how it was too hard for her to read.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of the woman in the main role. I always forget what her name is.
Oh, yeah.
Carla Gugino or something like that. I adore her. She's great. So
she's gorgeous.
Yeah, and just to see a movie that's just completely based around her, I'm more than happy to watch. Yeah.
And I'm always I'm a fan of a movie where it's in like one or two locations, especially if it's just like focused on one thing. Like, yeah. It's a lot harder to get a lot through.
Yeah, the ones that I always go to in my head are Saw and Phone Booth. Yeah, with Colin Farrell. Yeah.
Buried with Ryan Reynolds in the coffin.
I've never seen that, and I won't.
I haven't made it all the way through.
I won't. That's one of my biggest fears.
Oh, really?
Like, buried alive. Yeah, fuck. That's terrifying to me. I can't stand stuff like that.
It is pretty freaky.
I like even in that the punch in Kill Bill, like. I was like hyperventilating watching that. Yeah, I can't stand that shit. It's it really fucks with me. Yeah, I can't stand that shit. Yeah, I
can't stand the drowning. That's the one that always fucks me.
That one is
that's way too real.
Yeah, I guess it's also just the like buried alive thing. It's like the chances are like so slim as well. Like whereas drowning actually happens a bit, so it's like it's kind of something.
Someone's actually got to bury you.
Yeah, it's almost like I've kind of taught myself not to be scared of drowning in some ways. Like, I mean, it's still fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, being buried alive. It fucks me. It really fucks with me.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I have this gem of information now. If I want to punish you one time, put buried on.
I reckon I'll react a lot even quicker than I did for Inside.
Oh wow,
yeah.
That'll be it. Okay.
Yeah,
you're convincing me more and more to
buy
buried.
I think Anyway, and enough about what scares me most.
More Stephen King news.
Yes.
So with it too. Sorry. It's been like said since release day.
Sorry, I know a lot of people have come up with their names for the It sequel.
Oh yeah,
but my favorite that I read is It Too It to Quit, which is just fucking great.
Mwah. Bellissimo.
Like, It Too It to Quit, like fucking incredible.
That's insane.
Yeah,
I just got an image of like it Pennywise but dressed as Vanilla Ice and like
That's exactly how
a
I kind of
street bike.
and like and he just kind of like I can just imagine in the trailer he just like dances up to like the It logo and then just leans on it like you know.
Oh God, please!
He does it in a real like breakdancey kind of way, but also in the way that he unfurls himself from the fridge.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Like kind of a bit like that as well, but a bit breakdancey.
Oh, like the Fresh Prince meets It. Like
yeah, totally like that. Yeah,
Machete, if you're listening, man,
please
take notes.
somebody make that.
This is gold. To It to Quit. God
it
damn.
to It to Quit.
Oh, that's too much. That's great.
God.
So speaking of To It to Quit,
Yeah.
which is now the official title of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sequel to It. We said it, I think, on the night we recorded as well. Jessica Chastain
Yeah.
has been, rumored for ages, or
Yeah.
just said to be
I
Beverly.
it's like pretty much ever since they started talking about it. Like I put it down as a sure thing now. Pretty much. Yeah.
And like she's recently come out saying that
Like that's
she'd
the
love
thing
to do
with Machete. I feel like he's just like an excitable teenager.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, I fucking want to do Pet Sematary. Fuck yeah, I want Jessica Chastain. Fuck yeah, like he's that kind of dude. I feel like
gets a bit really into it.
yeah,
hyper
very
excited.
excitable. Yeah,
Well, she's recently come out because they're obviously they're friends because she was in
she's
Mama.
she's pretty much best mates with Barbara apparently.
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
But she was in his first film and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. So
Oh,
yeah,
that fucking
oh
that chore of a film.
man,
Fuck.
it still stares at me from my collection.
Yeah.
It's teasing me.
Yeah. Fuck.
Chris, do you need to go to sleep? Put me on.
Fuck.
But she's come out saying that she'd love to do it. She's not saying that she's tired to do it, but she did say that she hopes that we can make it happen. I'm cool with it.
The way she talks about it, it's like they've talked about it
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
I'm cool with it. I think she'd be great in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's one.
Who was the other person that I was thinking of who I would like a lot more? I think Amy Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd like her more, but
Someone made up
but no, she'd still be fucking great. Jessica Chastain is to be great.
But the one thing that I saw a comment that someone brought up, and it made me think, she's got a very defined chin, like with a little dimple in it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's too that?
Nah. I don't think that's too much. Nah.
Interesting. No, it doesn't bother me. When it brought up, I'm like, that is interesting. Is that because that's not something you just develop?
I also reckon that her and Sophia Lillis look quite similar too.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
Well, actually, apparently on I think it's on a Netflix show or something. She's actually playing the young Jessica Chastain anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's in a Netflix series. I think.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
interesting.
It's kind of it's like the pieces are almost already there, so it's like why not? Yeah, in my head, she's already a sure thing.
I've got an article open here, and someone's made a fan-made poster for To It to Quit.
Oh yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
But
With
how much does she look like?
Oh no, I didn't say that.
How much does she look like Bev in the 1990s one?
Wow,
with the red lipstick, she looks like Bev in that shot.
Yeah, she does.
So now that a couple of things, I'm like, okay. I hope this isn't going to be like one of those things that we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then it comes to it being a thing, and we get someone totally different.
Yeah.
I hope this just follows through and just falls into place naturally.
Yeah.
So
that's exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
I'm really because that's obviously it's it's 7 characters that are all going to be. I hope they announce them all at once too, because I just want to be like, oh my god, man, that's gonna be so good. Because I will lose it a little bit when I see the whole cast list.
Oh, for sure. As soon as I see Ben, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be furious or beyond elated.
And same with Richie too. Yeah, what I'm more excited about is seeing what he actually grows up to become.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be
not
interesting.
Be a fucking shitty prop comedian.
Oh god. Glad that's kind of disappeared a bit.
Yeah, fucking hell. God damn it. Yeah.
So that's some interesting shit.
Yeah.
The Stephen King renaissance.
Yes, it is. It is well and truly begun.
Dark Tower has been pretty much completely forgotten and not even spoken about anymore.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
I actually saw something earlier. In a Facebook group, people were like, "What was your biggest what was it? Your biggest letdown of the year?" And then somebody put in the poll, wow, Dark Tower came out this year. Like,
Oh wow,
fuck, that's right. And like, they'd completely forgotten about it.
wow.
Like, it was insane.
Yeah, fucking hell. So thankfully, we've got 1922 and Gerald's Game and some other cool shit on the way. I think.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I guess coming into Christmas, we don't have all that much stuff happening.
Well, and also recently, Stephen King, he bought back the rights to a huge amount of his stories.
Oh, because he used to do the dollar thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you reckon he still does that, or?
I don't think he does it as much.
I think, yeah, and I think that's
Very rare that he does.
Yeah,
that
and
thing.
he's probably very careful with that too. Without, like, he wouldn't want to.
He's been burnt so many times as well with what they've actually ended up making.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sleepwalkers? Holy shit, that's a bad movie.
Really?
Oh my! Everyone goes on about it. It is bad. I
Really?
read an article recently saying how it's a misunderstood classic, and it's like, no, we obviously watch different movies.
Wow.
It's bad. It makes no sense. It's like a kid made it. I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh, that's one of the few Stephen King ones where I was just like the whole entire time like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Not even in a good, so bad Dreamcatcher way. Just in a, this is a shitty movie.
Yeah.
Someone's just tried to make a Stephen King movie.
Okay.
They got his name. They got one of his stories.
And then they just shit something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. That's pretty horrendous. Okay. All right. Well, I have a little bit of something that I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
That you're not aware of yet.
Yes,
but
you
I just wanted to
mentioned
bring
this-
up on.
You mentioned this.
So I read an article the other day. Okay, on Junkie.
Mm-hmm.
So Australian-run pop culture news kind of website.
Righto.
A gentleman named Dave Crew.
Okay.
Okay. He's quite a large horror fan.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one franchise that he's never seen.
Oh.
And with the release of a new film just recently, he decided to go back and watch all 7 of them. That might give you an idea of where I'm going with this.
Okay.
It has a total runtime of 666 minutes. All 7 films in this franchise. Do you want to have a guess which one it is?
Part of me thinks it might be Child's Play, maybe.
No, it's Saw.
Oh yeah, Saw.
It's Saw, yeah. I'm glad I kind of gave you a little bit of a guessing game because I didn't think it'd go that way. That was good. So Dave Crew sat down and watched all 7 Saw films,
Right.
from start to finish without a break,
Poor bastard.
without stopping. Now, to me,
That sounds horrifying.
this guy is a knight in civilian's clothing.
Yeah.
Like, literally reading his recaps of this, I know exactly what's going on in the Saw franchise now, and I've
Wow.
only seen the first 2.
Huh. Okay.
How many of these have you seen?
Mate, I quit at 1.
You quit at 1, so you didn't see 2?
No, I saw bits of 2.
You saw bits of 2?
I think it was like either at a friend's house or just on TV.
Yep.
And I lost interest after 1.
Yep. So
It's never really done anything for me at all.
I ended up seeing 2 because me and all my friends had all seen 1 and fucking lost our minds watching it.
Yeah.
Like, we adored it. And this, I would have gone and seen Saw 2 definitely at the tail end of my loving horror.
We spoke of this before. Yeah, it messed you up a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
messed me up a bit. Like, we got in, we sat down, and as soon as we sat down, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I can't do this. Like, so I was just freaking out the entire time. So I never watched another one. But literally, with this recap, I know exactly what's going on. Right? So from Saw 1, you know exactly what happens in Saw 1.
Yeah.
Then Saw 2.
Pricks don't know how to use a saw.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Or, yeah. Wait, was that what? Oh, yeah.
Well, because he could
don't know
grab
how
the
to-
saw, reach the fucking phone,
Don't
problem solved.
don't know how to use a saw without using it for its main purpose. It's
Yes.
just like use it to grab something.
Yes.
You know, it's, yeah.
Oh.
So we know that. So Saw 2, it's a whole lot of bad guys chucked into pretty much into a condemned house, and they got 2 hours to get out. They're all poisoned. One of them is not a bad guy, and that's the detective's son, right? So that's how he has to get him out. The detective's Donnie Wahlberg as well,
That's
our boy
right.
from Dreamcatcher.
I got it.
Yeah. Yes. So and we find out that chick from Becca is Saw's like right hand man the whole way through.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. So that's number 2. That all happens. You know, the the detective, Donnie Wahlberg, all that shit happens,
Wasn't his son in a safe or something like
Yeah,
that? Yeah,
he ended up already. So while he was trying to figure out the case, it had already happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a weird time jump thing. Yeah. So yeah, a bit of a weird one. So, but also, he also thinks that Saw 3 is the best one.
I have recently heard this as well. Yes.
Which is quite interesting.
It's annoying me that because I recently picked up Final Destination, the entire thing, on like a 5 Blu-ray for like $20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up Scream soon because I haven't watched all the Screams yet. But they haven't done anything for Saw, which absolutely blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like you can buy every single one on Blu-ray and the special editions and all that. There's no like one collection.
Like collection, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you buy it?
I would buy it
Yeah.
just for the sake of being able to sit down and watch all. I'd even buy it on DVD if I had to.
Yeah.
Look, I sound like that's a first world thing that buy it on DVD.
Yeah, exactly.
The common folk thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I would like to sit down and watch all of them, but at the same time, until it's like affordable, it's not going to cost me like $100 to
To
buy
watch
all of
something
them.
that you don't really care about.
Yeah, don't give two shits about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes think, am I missing out on this a bit? Because I've got a friend at work. Shout out to Chris.
Yo, Chris.
Yo, Chris. Who just about every shift tells me how amazing the Saw series is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm missing something here, but I don't think I am. In the end of the day, at the end of it, there's other movies to spend a bit of dosh on.
Yeah. Yeah. So Saw 3, he's said that it's he thinks it's the best one, and they actually make Jigsaw interesting, and then they just go and kill him off. It's so funny. I think it's hilarious.
I think that's a huge part of what turned me off the series is they've tried to make it so complicated.
Yeah.
Horror shouldn't be complicated.
Yeah, you're right.
Horror should be, base fears, primal shit.
Yeah.
The first one was close. So damn close.
Yeah.
It's just like I just can't forgive a stupid character. You know what I mean? But
yeah, like when they're not supposed to be stupid. Like
just like if you calm down and think for a moment, problems can be solved. I just hate. Yeah, it's just a little pet hate of mine. I can't forgive an idiot. Like if you went out and if you heard the Jason and when you're spending a night at this camp and you decide, I'm going to go out in the woods in my my nightie and a t-shirt, you deserve a machete to the face.
Oh man, honestly, that just reminds me of watching Pablo Francesco growing up, like the stand-up comedian. He had a great bit about that, like, Billy, is that you?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to get naked and take a shower. Like, that's exactly what it's like.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of that's what Saw the first one did to me a little bit. And as I said many a time, just fucking think, man. Don't chop your foot off.
Yeah.
So yeah, and just even in the second one, I lost interest watching it.
When they're not supposed to be in a dumb teen slasher.
Yeah.
Like, use your fucking head. Yeah.
Yeah. And like even like in the second one, I remember losing interest because it was just like it's what happened with The Walking Dead as well. It became about the people arguing and trying to not solve anything.
Well, that's the other thing. Like with The Walking Dead, it just keeps coming back to the same fucking thing. Yeah.
Same story every single goddamn season.
Yeah.
But they tried to make this big convoluted murder mystery. Like they were trying to make a torture porn giallo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like having the detective and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't. It's only so much torture porn, even though I guess that's like a really crude name for it.
Yeah.
Works because it's seeing something horrific happening and that could happen to you. Like there's a scene when if like in Hostel, I think, or something like that, scene when people getting their nails ripped off.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrifying. I don't need to know about a kid locked in a safe and the detective having to try and track it down. That's too much for me. It loses its scariness.
Yeah. Well, by Saw 4, so a lieutenant who's introduced in Saw 3 becomes the main person in Saw 4.
Yeah.
And they pretty much do the same thing that they did in Saw 2, where everything you're watching's already happened.
Dear God.
So they use that again, which is, whatever. But this is also, so at this point, of like the main Jigsaw's dead, Amanda's dead, so that was his offsider in number 2. And the Lieutenant Hoffman becomes the new Jigsaw
Well, of course, that's
for this one. So, Brad also said that he barely fucking remembered that film. It is the most generic, mediocre example of a Saw sequel, featuring
man.
uninspired traps and terrible dialogue. So there you go. So there's Saw 4.
That's fantastic.
Then 5 and 6 is just lumped into one because it's just like, who gives a fuck by this stage. So he's like, the traps are really good in 5 and 6. Like, they're like the best, and he definitely does say best in inverted commas.
Oh yeah,
the best of the series,
the best of a bad situation.
Yeah. So within this, so obviously Hoffman is he frames another detective as the new Jigsaw, like. That he says in a bit of plotting that's implausible even by the standards of this series.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, so that's Saw 6.
And then we get to Jigsaw.
Yeah. They also So that's 6. 3D is the 7th one.
Oh right.
Yeah. It is horrendous. This one.
It just sounded horrendous. When a movie's, like, especially a franchise, gets to the 3D state, you're in trouble. You're in so much goddamn trouble.
Yeah. It is ridiculous. Apparently, it's just full of because it's in 3D, the colors are just garish.
Oh yeah.
And just horrendous. They actually brought back Cary Elwes, if that's how you say his name, from the first movie.
Oh yeah.
The older guy. And he's been working for Jigsaw all along.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So,
sounds so bad. People wonder why I don't want to watch that series.
Probably the only other thing that he said about 3D is the nadir of the series is certainly the gruesome murder of Chester Bennington's character.
Oh.
Yeah, and he just said it revels in gore and suffering. And it kind of just, it's kind of just a little bit more weird after his death. So, and it's just Dave Crew from Brisbane. You are a god.
Yes.
Your last line of the article, when the credits start rolling, it's a relief. I can only imagine, Dave. I can only imagine.
that must be like being in hell and just getting poked like
666 minutes of it too. That is hell.
You poor bastard.
The number of the fucking Jigsaw.
That's so like that. Mad props to you, man.
Yeah, good job, Dave.
I managed to get I've only binged a franchise once, and that was only Critters. Like the first, then it's only 4 movies over. I think I even broke that up over 2 days. So. Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
To sit through that much crap.
Well done, man. So go follow Dave at DA Crew. That's CREWE. And read his stuff at CC Pop Culture. Thanks for that, Dave. I'm so glad that I stumbled upon this so I could kind of give Chris a bit of a feeling of the franchise without actually have to really experiencing it. Yeah. So, man, you really are a knight in shining armor.
I can safely say that, listeners, that we will not be covering a single Saw film on this. I doubt a Hostel even.
If I could say, I really don't want to watch Hostel. I don't think I can do that. I can't really do that kind of stuff.
I can't believe there was 3 of them, to be honest.
Oh, they did do 3, didn't they? Yeah.
I've watched the first 2, and 3 just looks so boring.
Yeah.
And 2, I was just like, what is this series? Nothing is happening. Just people are dying.
Yeah.
In Europe for some reason. Why is Europe all of a sudden scary? I don't know. It just... bad series.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I love hearing those kind of stories of someone, biting the bullet, taking one for the team.
Yeah. If there's anybody who follows
wading
Funny
through
or
the shit.
Yeah, Funny or Die as well. There's like maybe every 3 months, there's one guy who goes and watches one movie 5 times in a row in the day in the cinema, and he just starts losing his mind. And it's an incredible article to read. Wow. Just the ramblings of an insane man. Shit. By like the 3rd time, it's fucking great. He did it with Power Rangers.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he did it with it.
If he did it with the Emoji Movie, the man should probably be in an asylum.
Dude, yeah. Imagine that.
Oh, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Just like putting on...
But honestly, every time I see those pop up, I'm just like, fuck yes, I get so excited about them.
Yeah.
And you can follow him on Twitter as well as like on the day. He's just like, okay, here we go. Number 1, and you can just fucking watch
Time to
him
die a little bit more.
Watch him just slowly going insane.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it with Guardians of the Galaxy too, and he even brought in a little potted plant, like it was his little baby Groot. Yeah, and then he lost his Groot, and then this whole thing about like, oh my Groot, like it's so fucking great. So sorry, went a bit off topic there, but should check that shit out. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's the ramblings of a slowly making insane man.
Maybe we need to have a look at some movies that people get a little bit of a hard on for, but are actually garbage.
Yeah.
Like, Saw comes up. I know I've shit on Scream a fair bit, but I've only seen the first one.
I've only seen the first Scream as well, and I gotta admit I love that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't even say that I hate it. It just doesn't do that much for me.
I haven't seen it since like I've known about the whole like it's quite like self-referential.
Oh yeah, it's one of the the early popular like meta horror movies.
That was definitely the first slasher I ever saw.
Really?
Easily, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because it was around the same time as like American Pie and stuff, so that's kind of like as you go into high school, you start watching some kind of like, oh, that's a bit naughty, and
I think
that's
I was
a bit violent.
I was beyond disappointed with Scream because I remember before I saw it as a kid, there was news stories of a girl who became traumatized from watching Scream.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, oh my god, I can never see this movie. And when I did, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I thought I was about to watch the scariest thing ever. And
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and there's one. I was super surprised. This came up recently on, I can't remember what website it was. It was just an editorial on like, movies that are actually that good. No Vacancy.
I've only heard about
Heard
that.
of it?
What's that?
It is just a crappy movie of like the usual, there's the guy trying to get to a different town because he's got something in that town. The car breaks down. They have to spend the night at this creepy motel, and the creepy inhabitants of them are trying to kill them. I remember watching it once.
Sounds pretty stock standard.
Yeah, I remember watching it at a friend's place and thinking, man, this is really bad. And he's like, yeah, this is really bad. This is pretty boring.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm seeing it kind of come up now. So I wonder if it's, us with shit like Dreamcatcher, us being, 16, 15, whatever it was. Maybe maybe No Vacancies is, millennial kids, Dreamcatcher.
Yeah,
you know
that's true. It could be, yeah.
So yeah, maybe we have to visit some of the filth out there.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Because after that, you've got me thinking.
Yeah.
Because I do have some terrible shit in this collection.
Yeah.
I had to stop myself from buying the Urban Legend collection on.
Oh yeah.
Had to stop myself because it's like, dude.
I remember as a kid going to the cinemas and even just seeing the posters and being like, that looks terrifying. But that's because I was a fucking child.
And now it's just like, oh my god, it's got every 90s poster.
Oh yeah.
Faces.
Is James Vanderbeek in one of those?
I'm not sure. I know Leto's in one of them.
Jared Leto.
Yeah,
young Leto. Like just after Fight Club or something. Or just
I think he
Fight
still
Club.
had blonde hair in that one.
Yeah, I one of the. Oh, I think isn't. Oh no, maybe it's just Katie Holmes is in Urban Legends. I swear, doesn't matter. I'm just thinking of like all those '90s like Dawson's Creek, like
for sure.
Yeah, like Pacey, like that guy, Joshua
in?
Jackson. I'm pretty sure he's in one of them. Like
I think I know exactly the movie.
Or maybe
you're
the
talking
blonde
about.
girl from Dawson's Creek. Just. See, I'm just going through like 90s teen dramas now in my head. Yeah.
This is a very loose episode, listeners.
Yeah.
We just kind of wanted to sit and have a chat about horror itself.
Yeah.
And some of the weird shit that's going on.
And we have been a bit distracted this afternoon. I've put my hand. I've been off my meds for a couple of days. I'm feeling a bit loopy today. So
he's a bit space cadetty.
Yeah, a bit space cadetty today. So
like we weren't going to be able to sit through a full. I couldn't sit through another movie, to be honest. I couldn't think of an appropriate one to be honest.
Yeah.
There's just so much. I've bought so much stuff recently.
Yeah, you're a little bit overwhelmed.
Yeah,
a bit spoiled for choice. Yeah.
So yeah, I think we covered some good news.
Yeah, I think we covered some good ground.
There's some good shit out there. There's some, again, thank goodness, praise be to Xenu or whoever, Cthulhu. The Dark Universe is dead.
Yes,
that's probably the best thing I can say out of this episode.
Let it rest in peace. Let it rest in peace.
No, I hope it suffers. Something.
No. I mean. I hope they don't fucking exhume it. That's what I mean. Like,
yes,
keep
true.
it dead. Like, let it rest. Let it rest in peace.
Like Jigsaw, let it rest.
Yeah, let it fucking rest. Yeah. So, I was just going to say as well, I got a recommendation.
Ooh.
Anybody in Australia, jump on iView and check out the documentary for Red Christmas.
Oh, how did we not talk about this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you watched the documentary
I was
yet?
going to watch the other night, but I forgot. Cool.
Well, maybe we'll have a little.
Well, that's it. Yeah, we're talking about Craig Anderson's Red Christmas. Like,
yeah, so there's a great documentary. It's more about Craig's struggles with getting it produced and getting it out there and getting it finished and all that kind of stuff. It's a fascinating look. So I urge all of you to go check it out. That's on iView right now. That's in 2 parts. It's like about 2 hours long. It's really, really good.
Christmas is coming up.
Yeah, and honestly, Craig Anderson is like, he seems like the absolute fucking sweetest dude in the world.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, he seems like the coolest dude.
He just wants to make films.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
Wants to make stuff.
Yeah.
And
seems like an absolute legend.
So, no, Christmas is definitely coming up.
Yeah.
Umbrella released it recently. I don't see any reason for us to not.
Yeah, I really want to
sit down and.
I really want to see it.
All right, cracked into that stone.
Yeah, exactly. Like
we are watching Red Christmas for.
Yeah, and even somebody we know, Alexi Toliopoulos, worked on the film as well.
He did too. Yeah. Blows my mind when I even saw him at Greenlight's comedy like the first time. It's like, oh, you're a person. You're not just in like the mic check studio. You're real. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I implore everybody to do that. It's on ABC iView at the moment. So if you're in Australia or you got a geo blocker, it's,
go to Avu.
Avu ABC.
ABC
Check
Avu.
It. Do it.
We do Avu.
Yeah.
And some cool shit in horror coming up.
Yeah. So I guess
more Aussie stuff.
Yeah. We've got there's also a Christmas horror coming out. Like a home invasion Christmas horror with the kids.
All Through the House, is that the one?
Yeah. What's it called? I keep forgetting what it's called. It doesn't matter. That's really
yeah,
good.
It's like
that was filmed in Australia as well.
It's like if Home Alone was realistic, when you nail the intruder with a paint can to the face, he's dead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Face is gone.
Yeah.
Face be gone.
So a couple of Australian actors in that as well, which is cool.
Some young Australian actors.
Yeah. So that's exciting.
And my probably the favorite distribution company is releasing some insanely cool shit. Umbrella. Yeah, they're releasing some new stuff. We've got Silver Bullet, Stephen King's Silver Bullet coming on the way on Blu-ray, which is Gary Busey.
Yeah,
ad-libbing every single line.
We need to watch that. We need to watch. Man, I'm so pumped to watch that. It sounds fucking incredible.
Probably our favorite film we've covered so far, Orca.
Oh yes,
getting a Blu-ray release.
Yes.
Oh, I'm very excited. This documentary. We're definitely gonna have to recap. We're gonna have to go because they're putting on documentaries and audio commentaries on this, and oh my god, so much Orca.
Yeah. We'll do some It Mum reduxes.
Yeah. And if you haven't seen Suspiria, they're just releasing a 40th anniversary of Suspiria, which is pretty cool that Umbrella have managed to get Suspiria.
Grab the license for that.
Yeah. I thought Arrow Video or the Criterion would be doing something massive for that, but it's little Aussie group,
little Aussie battlers.
Yeah, they keep releasing the best stuff. So I can't recommend Umbrella. I think I've just about gotten everything except for they've released now in horror. Yeah, I've got to get. They released Stephen King's Cat's Eye, not long ago, and
I'd like to see that. I've heard it's not great, but it sounds okay. Like it kind of sounds like it'll be up my alley.
So it doesn't sound like Sleepwalkers, so that's good. And there was something else. It's like The Land That Time Forgot, the 1970s one. So they're just releasing stuff I wouldn't even think to look up. So Umbrella all the way, guys.
That's exciting. So
and if you can't afford the Blu-ray, jump on their website. You can get it on demand too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can stream a lot of their stuff like a buck.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah. So go to Umbrella, guys.
That's really good to know.
If you're in in America and Umbrella haven't made it to you yet, check their website. Yeah. Ozploitation doesn't get much better.
Awesome, sweet. All right, we'll leave it there for a week.
I think so.
Yeah,
that's about enough.
We'll barrel head first into something next week when our heads are a bit better screwed on.
Yeah, I got some goodies. I realized we haven't visited some genres yet.
Yeah, I'm actually lucky I was able to string a sentence together as we recorded this.
Not bad.
Yeah. Well, you saw me before.
This is heavily edited, guys.
Yeah, very heavily edited. Yeah,
we've got a soundboard for our voices.
Yeah, I'm doing this all 3 days later. Just redubbing it. ADR, baby.
But yeah, we haven't delved into some slashes or, as we just mentioned before, giallo. We haven't done a giallo yet, so might be something different.
Which you referenced in one of our early sketches, didn't we? Actually, I think the very first sketch. Yeah.
You know what? I forgot we did sketches.
Isn't
that fucked up? I feel like a bit lazy that we haven't done one.
We've been going for a while now.
I was going through one of my notebooks, and I found a sketch that we didn't get to record.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Crazies. Me and Sam.
Oh, yeah, the one for you and Sam. Yeah.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, like when I was listening to some of our episodes. Oh my god, we had sketches at the beginning. We got attacked by an orca. What the fuck? Oh yeah,
it was good times. Good times. Yeah.
Yeah.
And got put in a coma too.
Fucking hell.
Wasn't that great?
That was a rough week.
Did we come out of the coma?
I came out of the coma.
Oh, I'm still
you came out of the coma and you fucked off.
That's right. Yeah.
And I know I came out of the coma as well.
That's right. So we have come out of the coma.
And nothing's happened since then.
We're not just stuck in limbo.
Man, we left it on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
though.
we did a bit.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh well. We'll revisit it sometime, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to end yet.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at least we hope not.
Shit.
Yeah. See what happens. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next week for the next movie, whatever that may be. And hit us up on all the social medias, all that stuff. ItMumPod, ITMOMPOD @gmail.
MySpace.
All that stuff. Yep. Friendster. I'm on Bebo somewhere too, so come find me there.
Oh man. God damn.
Oh god. Yeah. I can feel my brain like frying now. So yeah, good time to end. So thanks heaps for listening, guys.
Couldn't think of any more outdated web service.
Yeah, exactly. I just couldn't be fucked. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks heaps for listening, and rest in horror.
Rest in horror, guys.
Yeah. Bye.
I done it.